Hey guys, welcome back to MFO. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Today we're going to be doing our last Friday outdoor food episode or segment. We're getting back to fishing and I'm hoping that our ability to put out content becomes a little bit we're going to be able to put out some more content given the fact that we're out fishing and things like that. So we'll call this the last one for now, the last Outdoor Food Friday segment for now. And I'm going to be driving to Florida, which is like 20 hours in the car. So I figured that today's Outdoor Food Friday would be more about when you're on the road, driving to a tournament, driving to a camping trip, driving to a fishing trip. When you're on the road, where do you stop? Where, you got to grab a bite to eat. Where do you stop on the road? I've got 3 specific places that I have a tendency to be on the lookout for while I'm driving, and if I'm looking at my gas gauge and it's getting low and I'm looking at signs and I'm seeing those particular signs, those are the ones that I'm going to stop at when I need to grab something to eat and need to get a little gas. So we'll talk more about that when we come back. Stick around, guys. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher. And so, where do you stop when you're on the road and you want to get something to eat and you got to get some gas, maybe, relieve yourself, take a break, stretch your legs? I'm going to give you 3. And I'm going to start with one that's I think common for me and where I'm at. It may not be for many of you that are watching, but up here in Wisconsin, Illinois, Quick Trip is our go-to. I mean, if you want to stop and get some coffee and some donuts on your way to an early morning hunt or an early morning fishing trip, Quick Trip is the place. That they've got those snacks and breakfast areas. I mean, you can go to a Quick Trip and there's some Quick Trips that are very much like a bakery. They will have all sorts of different donuts and breakfast rolls and things like that. Not to mention things like, breakfast sandwiches and burritos and that kind of stuff. Up here in the Wisconsin area, in the north, Quick Trip is 100% a place to go. I would go to a Quick Trip way before I would stop at a McDonald's or something like that to grab breakfast. 100%. Now, don't get me wrong, I would go to a diner and grab a hearty, breakfast made at a diner if I was doing that. But I'm talking about you're going in, you're getting gas, you're getting bait, and you're getting breakfast and a coffee and maybe, a water or a soda or something like that for later on, maybe a sandwich for later on. Your one stop, get it all and have it be good is Quick Trip. All right, so now let's say you're on the road and you're just looking for some exit to pull off, grab a sandwich and, kind of a fast food kind of thing. Well, again, I'm not sure about a lot of you guys, but for me, assuming it's not a Sunday, I'm going to stop at Chick-fil-A. When it comes to fast food, that's my place. And to be honest, there's 2 reasons why. Number one, I think it's good quality food, meaning it tastes good and it always tastes good. And, I know what I like off their menu, as opposed to when I eat something like McDonald's or, some other kind. It's like, okay, I can eat it. I know what it is, but, it comes back to haunt me later, let's say, But the other thing about Chick-fil-A, and this is the thing that this is the reason, quite honestly, is I feel like when you go to drive-through, fast food restaurants, you are playing Russian roulette. I mean, I feel like every fifth or sixth time that you go through a drive-through, if not more, oh, hey, I want this, I want this, I want this, and then you get it, and you come back, and you pull out, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, they didn't give me what I asked for. And I mean, it's not that hard. It's not like I'm saying, hey, I want a burger with no lettuce and add tomato and, put it that. I'm just giving them one of these, and they get it wrong. And I'm telling you what, that's never happened to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, I think they really pride themselves on their service. So from a standpoint of driving down, across the country and being in a position where, hey, if I order something, I don't want to be 5 miles down the interstate before I realize that they got it wrong, because I'm not going back. I go to Chick-fil-A. I like the food, I like the service, and as long as it's not a Sunday, Chick-fil-A is where I'm going to stop. Now, here's the last one. And this is just like, hey, if you're driving along and it's there, you almost got to stop just for the sheer entertainment value of it. And it's Buc-ee's. And to be honest, guys, I have not been turned on to Buc-ee's except for the last 2 years. And I finally have gotten it, and now it's like, hey, if I see a Buc-ee's, I'm going to look for a reason to stop. Buc-ee's is kind of like if Quick Trip and Walmart and Disneyland all had like a menage a trois. You go to Buc-ee's and it's this giant gas station that has everything. It's got furry mascots, it's got food, it's got novelty items, it's got oil changes and car washes and it's giant. It's just a blast. Souvenirs. Go to Buc-ee's. Don't leave without trying their brisket or their barbecue. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I mean, and when you walk into Buc-ee's, or when you walk in, when you get to Buc-ee's, it's like you are. I mean, there's hundreds of gas pumps, and it's like I said, it's like a Quick Trip on massive doses of steroids, and then inside of it, there's a Walmart and a Disneyland. It's giant. The one thing that I found out about Buc-ee's just recently, I did not know this, and I'm trying to remember who I heard this from, but I was speaking with a truck driver, and we were talking about it, and that truck driver he said they don't allow truck drivers or trucks in Buc-ee's, and I was not aware of that. And he was very, very upset about it. Like he was being discriminated, and he absolutely felt like he was missing out on the Buc-ee's experience because he was being denied that experience. And so they don't allow truck drivers to stop at Buc-ee's. So it's a car-only traveler experience. Anyway, guys, where do you stop? Or do you care? I mean, it's like, hey, whatever, I personally have a certain gas card that I need to use, so I look for that, and then hopefully I find something that matches that. But I'll make one stop at a Buc-ee's if I need to, and in Wisconsin, I'll make one stop at a Quick Trip. But guys, let me know where you stop. I appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you on Monday for another episode of Mark Fisher Outdoors. Take care, everybody.